So first thing I'm going to do is take some hairspray and just do a light coat all over my hair. If you find that you have very hard to, I just swallowed hairspray. If you find that you have very hard to, like, not necessarily curl, but like to keep your hair, to curl hair, instead of doing this, you might actually have to, so much hairspray in here. You might actually have to spray each individual piece before and after, but because we want this to be more of a flowy, beachy, like I didn't really try hairs tutorial, if you can get away with just spraying your hair like this, like I did before, then that's going to be the most ideal. So I'm just putting my fingers through all of the hairspray so that it doesn't clump up. Next you're going to take a curling iron. It can be any size, it doesn't really matter. This is a very thin one. I'd probably recommend using a thicker one. Alright, so you're going to take sections. You're not going to take little sections because we're not going to try to make this really tight of a curl. We're going to take bigger sections of hair. So this is a pretty big section. You wouldn't normally, if you were trying to do a tight hair curl, you wouldn't use this big of a section. Okay, let's do that again. Flip it, kind of bring it down the curling iron barrel. Okay, and then we're just going to wrap it up. What I just did was like a trick to easily get the ends of your hair in the curling iron, because sometimes they'll stick out if you just try to start at the bottom. And then up here where my hair is a little, thicker, there's more hair around it instead of like touching the actual metal, I just kind of touch it to feel once it gets warm. Okay, and it's starting to get warm, so we're just going to take it out. Just kind of brush our fingers through it a little bit. Basically, you're just going to do that. Well, actually, I'll go back to these pieces of hair that didn't get done in the first place because they were too short. You're just going to go around your whole head, curling it like this. And using bigger sections, so they're not too tight of curls. So basically, like I was saying before, you can do some where you do like this and roll it this way. You can flip it so the clamp's on the bottom and roll it that way. You can do it however you want. If you want them more uniform, hold the clamp in the same direction every time, but if you want it to be more of a fun, not as trying, more fun and flirty, I would say do different directions, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to keep curling my hair. Oh, and also, when I curl my hair, it takes forever because I have so much and I want each piece to get curled, so I have to sit here and hold it. This one is so low maintenance. You can do this if you only have like 10 minutes before you go out. Just like really fast, big sections of hair, loose curls. So I'm going to stop talking because I'm pretty sure you get the point by now. Just curl your hair in big chunks. And then once I get a side done about, I like to just, go through and just run my fingers through it gently. So you can see how they're not like completely curled on the top and it's just more of a very flowy, natural-esque looking curl. So you can do that and then just kind of give it a really light spritz because you don't want them to get like stuck in a certain way all day. They want to be able to go how they want. And then sometimes I'll just take a top piece like this, just grab a random one that's thinner, and just roll that one up one more time and make it a little bit more concentrated, because then I'll show you what it looked like afterwards. So before, this was all straight, so now just getting a couple ones like this and then running your fingers through them just gives it a little bit more of a cute look. I don't really know what to call it, but it makes it look cuter than just having the back pieces be so straight. It gives it more dimension, maybe? I don't really know what I'm looking for, but just adding a couple adds a little bit more pizzazz to it. Pizzazz, maybe that's what I was looking for. So there you go, I finished doing the whole head. So that's how you do soft, beachy summer waves. Just make sure you take big old pieces of hair, just curl them whatever direction you want, and then brush them through a little bit of light hairspray. So you can leave it at this, which is very It still looks very good. I'm going to show you 2 ways to finish it off to make it a little bit more special. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to grab this front section of hair and we're just going to twist it back. Make sure everything else is out of the way. Make sure that this is straight. And we're just going to push it down. And then with the bobby pin, we're going to push it forward into it so that you can't see it. So, see, hopefully if you can see that. Just going to push it where the end of the twist goes and then just push it forward into the poof. Oop, that's a little bit of a long bobby pin. Okay. So there you go. You make sure you can't see it. And then this will actually hold all day, just with that one little bobby pin. If you don't like pushing it in, which I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't, but some people might have a problem with it, you can always do the crisscross style. So this is the first way that you can finish the look. And then the next way we're going to do is like 2 little twists. So we're going to make sure I got all my bobby pins ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And take little front sections like this. We're going to twist them back. And we're going to pull them to about halfway back through the head, and then you're going to lift up the hair that's right there. Pull it backwards. And then you're going to take 2 bobby pins and cross section them. Oops. Crisscross them like this. So can you see how I did that? And then this hair that she moved out of the way is just going to fall right back on top. So it's going to look like this. Now we're going to do it on the other side. I'm going to take pieces that are like under these bangs. Right here about. We're going to spiral it back. Grab this hair out of the way. And we're going to crisscross them. And then put that hair back on top. So you just see it pulled back. Okay, so this is the second way to do it. Obviously there's more ways you can style it. You can do, you can look at my Lauren Conrad braid, do that in the front, do a twist braid. There's lots of different ways you can do this, of course, and you can always just have it plain by itself. So I really hope you like this, and I hope you enjoy it for summer and all throughout the year. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!